Hello, YTPC pipe smokers. Today we got some St Bruno Flakes. Of course, from Germany because it's cheaper, believe it or not, after shipping. But this is what it comes in. Cute little tray. And there's some nice little slivers in there. Let's see if I can get one of them out. My big meaty fingers. Look at that. Huh? Yeah, so we're gonna put that in the leather neck tray. Get all my shake out of there. Ooh. I got this because I smoked some of this the other night. I got a little bit already rubbed out. Probably a little dried out too. A lot of warning labels on this stuff, man. I got a big old jar. I got all these. I was gonna jar up, but I don't want to put that tiny little label on there. So I guess I'm gonna print one out or something. But I'm gonna rub this out. It's a little bit dried out for the top. I'm gonna rub this new flake out for the bottom. If you tell, I'm back at work again. My wife's surgery and all went good. Just had to keep an eye on her, so I took the day off. They're concerned with like excessive bleeding and stuff, and you know, some of the pills you take when you're on it, have that stuff done. And you have to make sure she eats and make sure she don't eat something she's not supposed to. But everything went good. She got them pulled out. I'm back at work. Man, today was one of them hot days. You know how the perfect day ends is when you come into the air conditioner first of all. And it was a little warm today, but this is more like, if you've been in Carolina, you know how hot and humid it gets. And the humidity just tears you up. You're greasy, you're salty, you got what they call cranky ass, you got your legs are rubbing together, rubbing raw. When you come in, you just want to come straight in, jump in the shower, put your baggy shorts on, and just sit down and relax. What you don't want to do, what I had to do today, after all that, go back down to the truck. So I had to put all my stuff back on and go back down to the truck. I left something in there. I'm bad about not being prepared on these things. So I got a nice tight bowl because this is a nice relaxing smoke after a good day's work. Now, if you don't know, St. Bruno's been around for a long time. I think it's called a classy British tobacco. And it's a Kentucky and it's a Virginia. And that's it. That's all you get. There's a little bit of a casing in there. Taste it something. I can taste it, but I don't have the dignified tongue as a lot of other people do. But as somebody who's trying to taste stuff, I taste a hint of fruit. Never the citrus. I never taste the citrus that everybody tastes, but I do taste well, let's see. Gonna let it dry out a little bit more. I may have messed up with the wet stuff on top after saying all that. Mm-hmm. That's what you want. That's a good old. I think it's a classic, so I think this goes good with some drinking or cold frosty beverage after work. Smoking it at my, what is this? I think it's my Nerup. Might be a Nording, I get them confused. They're both good pipes. But like I said, you taste the Kentucky instantly. Mm. That's mostly all I taste, really. Man, you know the Virginia's in there, but I don't know what it's doing. To my nose, you feel the pepper in your nose instantly. This tobacco don't rise a whole lot when you light it. These flakes are like very thin. Like I say, you taste a little bit of fruit in it. I taste it like in the back of my tongue. Yeah, you taste a lot of pepper in that. Yeah, I've been missing out on this. I guess I always thought it was like a Virginia. I don't think I ever knew what it was. I think I always thought it was Virginia or Perique, vapor, Virginia Perique. Mm. Yeah, that's awesome. That leaves a nice woody flavor in your mouth, nice pepper in your nose. It'd probably be awesome in the winter or just the fall. I said a cold beer, but it might be better with a. I don't know. I might have to do some research. Drink a beer with it, and drink a bourbon with it. I've had a bad habit when I get a one that tastes good like this. I just want to keep puffing on it. That's why when I buy a good pipe, I get the ones with thick bowls on it. Oh yeah, it can burn hot. I just don't know it yet. Mm-mm. I'm glad I stocked up on this. Hey, this is McBaron's. I don't know if I said that or not, but it is still being sold in Europe. I don't know if it's still available in the United States or not. But even when it was, If I did see it, it was either out of stock, or it was either out of stock or it was like 30. I don't know if that one of the high dollar ones. Is it $25? Yeah, this is a nice. I don't know when I want to smoke this because I don't want to ruin the flavor by smoking it all the time. You know, you don't want to find something good and just burn out on it. So I gotta find a way of fitting it in every day. How many of y'all got this cellared? How much better is it if it's cellared? It's already a very dark flake. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is gonna be. There's gonna be some. I start smoking this in the evening after the shower, and I like to brush my teeth when I get in too, just to get all the other taste and stuff out of my mouth. So when like I said, once you had a shower, you got the air on, the air's cooled you from the shower. Sometimes you got a cold beer and you get that first beer buzz, and you want this to smoke. I want this to smoke. This or salty dog. I got so many of these type blends I like though. I always say I'm gonna go back to them. I haven't. I know I like them. Dark Bird's Eye. I like dark Bird's Eye. And I bought some. I never went back and smoked it again. I guess because I've been trying to smoke on these other things. But I guess I gotta get myself on a pattern where I smoke 3 different things every day and do one sample something new instead of trying to sample 3 different things in a day, which I know is ridiculous. Yeah, this is one you don't have to have the sharp tongue to taste all the flavors. You taste you taste the Kentucky. You taste a little bit of fruit that's in there. I guess it's a casing. I forgot what they describe it as. The casing. They say floral. I guess it is a little bit floral. And so they call it aromatic. Floral and fruity. Classic. It says it's not for the weak now. I don't know. I'll let you make that call because I got a high tolerance on nicotine and alcohol. They say they don't call them flakes, they call them biscuits in the, I guess in bread in the UK. Every puff's a little bit of pepper. A little bit sweet, but not often as it was when I first lit it. I may be smoking it too fast too. Let me slow down. This is kind of what I think of too when I think of classic tobaccos. A lot of the actors and stuff, and you find out what they were really smoking, it's always something crazy. But I would think they would smoke something like this, just a hearty Virginia. And if I made a blend, this would be what I'd make. First of all, I'd just go Kentucky, Dark Fire Kentucky, with some Virginia. Then I play with the Orientals. That's what I want to learn, how to taste different Orientals, how some people could just taste the Oriental and know what it is. I eventually want to just buy some straight blending tobacco and just, I know everybody's done it, or everybody on YouTube has done it, and just taste the individual. So I won't do it I won't do it in a video, but I do want to taste, the different, like I said, Orientals. Because the Orientals always intrigue me, how they add different flavors. I've been smoking some of Hampton House blends. He blends his own stuff, and he's got 6 different Orientals. I just ordered all 6 of them. I don't know if y'all be interested in it, but I'd like to review it. I mean, it's one, and that's what I'm gonna do. I just don't know how. I'm still figuring all this out, really. I want to do 100 subscriber giveaway, but this guy, he don't have his website up yet, but he has a menu. And I want to do the giveaway and let somebody choose 3 blends and just put the menu up because he's got the ingredients to each blend up there. Let them pick the 3 they want and just have them sent to their house. And I'd like to see them review them, especially somebody who's never had like homemade blends or micro blends or what you gonna call them. Artesian, they call them artisan blends. I don't know why. I smoked a lot of them. There's a few people that make some. As I said before, he's one, Hampton House. I mentioned before, purchase it on Instagram. He's got like 4 out. You get all 4 of them for like $55. It's like an English, aromatic, a vapor, an Oriental. Man, it's fucking relaxing with the air blowing right now and this smoke. I would drink, but I'm not what you call a social drinker. I can just have one and stop and go to bed. But that would be even better right now. This is relaxing. There's that other guy, I saw one of his blends before. There's Cloud Bear, he comes out with them, but he just comes out with batches, and you have to hurry up and buy them, and he's sold out. So it's harder to, it's hard to advertise. I guess they don't need advertisement because they sell out, but I'd love to see some of them people get these blends out there, though. But I guess it has a lot to do with how much time you have, how much room you have to store stuff, and I don't know. That's my retirement is going to be either growing tobacco for a private blender or blending stuff in the garage. You can taste the pepper too. Like if you come in on your front of your tongue, you can really taste it. It's like a literal pepper, ground pepper taste to me. And sometimes on the back of the tongue, it's kind of like green pepper taste. Yeah, man, I like that. This is going to be a new thing. I got me some big old jars over there. I'm going to put these in. I think I got another stack of them somewhere. I'll go ahead and order some more. I don't know how long I get away with ordering there before they bust me at the border, but I know I'm stocked up on salty dogs. That's what I mainly wanted because I can never find it. I got to squeeze it in my schedule. I may do like the salty dogs one day. St Bruno. Y'all don't care about this. I don't even know what I'm babbling about it. But I need a rotation though. What's your rotation? Do y'all just smoke the same thing all the time? Do you just grab something randomly every time you smoke? Or you just have something you smoke in the morning, a monotony in the middle, and then something you smoke before you go to bed? Sometimes I want something sweet in the morning. Sometimes I just want some Latakia in the morning. At night, I don't really care what I smoke. I just want a good smoke. If I have a bad smoke, I'd stop and just dump it out and start all over with something different, different pipe, different blend. Came here at lunch to unload my truck and my luggage and stuff. I was gonna sneak a smoke. And I tried some Dempsey Kramer's. Mm, who's been to that? One of them actors. The Clark Gable? No, Cary Grant. Cary Grant blend. I just want to feel it. I try to fight through it. I know it's a good tobacco, I've heard. I just wasn't tasting none of it. And that's the worst. You don't want your first experience to be a bad one. And it was kind of dry too. It was open. I don't know why I got an open tin. Something from who. Maybe someone traded it to me. I was giving it away. Maybe that's why they gave it away. What else? I was gonna say something else. There's another thing that happens sometimes when you taste a blend and it's delicious, especially if it's aromatic, and you get excited and you can't wait to smoke it again. Then you smoke it the second time and you're like, oh, what happened? This ain't the same. This ain't what I thought about all day. And that's what happened to me. And maybe because I went without a pipe half a day. And I tried the Kramers. It wasn't hitting it. So I had some Wilkes. I don't know what it is because they wrote chicken scratch on all over the front of it. But and I don't know. I must have ordered it on the late night, so I was on night shift. I'm trying to stay awake. It's maple. The paper looks like it says maple plum spice. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but it has a maple flavor to it. A real good one. That's another one to check out if you're looking for something different. If you're tired of tins, try Watch City and try Wilkes. There's that place out in Utah, Yule's. They got some good blends. I just found a good blend at Paul's Pipe Shop called Arrowhead. It's a good blend. It's so much cheaper than some of the tins you get. If you're on a budget. I just say before you smoke Carter Hall or something like that, try some of these other places. I was watching Cancer Cow earlier today, earlier on the way home. He was trying my blend, and he was saying, "I wonder if Sir Walter Raleigh had the old version. What it tastes like before they put this vinegar in it." And I was thinking, this tastes like shit. This tastes like shit without the vinegar in it. It was never a good blend. I don't think. I know people like it. Why? I'm not judging you. I'm saying there's so many good tobaccos out there. Can't be just the price point no more. You can get tobacco cheaper. Like the Leatherneck, he bought that smoky stuff in a bag. It has to be better than Sir Walter Raleigh's or Codger blends. I mean, you can always get Five Brothers, man. If you just want burley, everybody smokes what they want to smoke. That's what makes this a weird little community. As long as you find happiness in it, find relaxation in it, smoke whatever you want to. I'm just busting balls about it. I don't, like I said, I don't really care what anybody smokes. I just try to be that guy, but I can't be. And a couple of high pressure days at work though coming up. So walking a job today, and there's these big old booster bots that gets airlines to them all. We're running this pipe called Transair. I don't know if you've ever seen it. If you've ever worked in a plant, or maybe Europe's had it longer than we have, but it's basically an aluminum pipe, probably twice as thick as a soda can. And they're pumping about 150 pounds, or PSI as you may say, through these lines with plastic fittings, or like a hard, almost ceramic feeling plastic, but still plastic. And they come through there and just point out 4 more boxes that needs airtight to them. It feeds these, these control valves and stuff that operates different tanks. And these that we were putting on is big old gusher pumps, which is pumping out the processed wastewater. And of course, the panels have to be furthest away from the closest line. And these buildings got an overhead crane in it, so there's really nowhere you can hang the pipe from and be able to drop down to where you need it. So I told us by them this morning, right, how soon you think you get it done? I don't know. I don't know when I get started because we got to wait on this shit to come in. This stuff ain't in on the shelves. You can't buy these fittings at Home Depot. You can't even get them at Ferguson or any of the bigger supply houses. So that helps us because we get to hide. If we do get the material, we get to hide it. So they ain't come in yet while we work on other shit. Sometimes you don't want them to know what's coming in because they want to hurry up and get done. Well, that's 4 tie-ins we got to make into the plant air, and guess what? They don't want us to do. Shut down the plant air to make them tie-ins. So hurry up and get it done, but don't turn the air off. It inconvenience us. This is getting a darker woodsy flavor to it. About midway through the bowl. And I'm puffing on it pretty hard, and I do that. Get a bit of my tea. I forgot I got the microphone right there. Y'all don't want to hear all that slipping. Let me drink it like an adult. That's a good combination right there too. Not the ideal. Like I said, cold beer is the ideal. So let me know if you've had this before. What's your thoughts on it? If you comment. I like it when you comment. I like reading the comments. So I'm going to announce the giveaway tomorrow. Maybe I can figure out, or maybe somebody can help me figure out how I can get a screenshot of something of this menu or list of tobaccos this guy makes, and how to put them in a video without causing confusion. Because I'm thought about just putting pictures up later after the video. I gotta make sure everybody, likes, subscribes, of course. And I want to make sure you see something on the menu you even want. I got the camera turned around this time, so I can't see if I'm in frame or not. So y'all gonna have to tell me. I like to like I said, get a picture and it's something you can pause and look at and see if you want any of it. It's a lot of Virginias, 6 Virginia blends I know. A couple of Perique, there's a couple infused with rum. There's a Perique infused with rum. I think there's a Oriental, 2 Orientals infused with rum. One with anise. There's a heavy Latakia one. Who's got a dark twist match, a dark fire match, Orlick match, sympathy maybe? He's got a sympathy match. So he's smart. He's going after the ones he knows is going away. How well do you match them like that? I don't know. I didn't smoke a whole lot of McBarons before. I'm trying to think of any McBarons I used to smoke when they were around. I had sympathy before. Sympathy. Whatever the fuck it's called. I've had it early, like in the early 2000s. I remember not being crazy about it, but it wasn't my jam back then. I had Rustica. I liked it. Then I got to where I couldn't find it, and I'm the kind of person, if I can't find it, then I just move on to something else. I remember I've had the Dark Fire, but I had other Dark Fires I liked better, so I didn't chase that dragon. I think I got some Dark Fire now. I might have to try one and do a comparison when I do get it. I do have he calls his something else, Fire Pit or something. And if you're interested in just looking up his blends, you could, if you're on Facebook, you can look him up. His name is Joe Hampton Jr. He's on Facebook. He'll talk to you. He charges I think $8 an ounce. So basically what I'm going to do is give you 3 picks, 2 ounces a piece. Or I guess you could do 6 picks at 1 ounce a piece. He used to send them in Ziploc bags. Now, my last order, this is Platinum. I have to look at, see what that is. Platinum, this time he put 2 ounces in there. So they're not going to be vacuum sealed. Got a little vinegar taste of that. Might be so after all you match. Yeah, that's what I got to figure out. Any help would be appreciated. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do the vapor. I like this one because the warning label you can peel off. Carolina Rose, you may want to look at your can of your Carolina Rose tobacco. I got one too, by the way, and see if that label will pull off. Because this can here, the warning labels were just stickers. Now, Bruno, you can't pull it off. Do I got one? Let's see if I get my box of goodies here. Let's see what it's all about. I may have took it home. And put it up. Yeah, I got several big bags now. I don't know when I'm gonna slow down, but I just want them. There's something else I want to ask y'all. Have y'all ever heard of that blend I showed you? Of course, I don't expect you to remember. What's that blend? This right here. Have you ever had this? Drexel? It feels like I'm gonna go ahead and open it because I'm gonna jar it up anyways. It looks like an old school one. I don't know if it's something any of y'all had back in the day, and you're like, oh man, we're looking for that everywhere. Let's see what it is. It's flakes. Look at that. Can you see that? Very good. Mm-hmm. Okay. Tastes like Virginia Freak. Reach the superior flake of cured Virginias with Perique, pressed into blocks and then sliced. That's original. Best enjoyed with the fellas. You hear that, fellas? Ladies, you can't come. I might do this one tomorrow. Yeah. I think I got these off 10 bids. It's like I got 5 of them. They're very crap. I don't know it. Let's see if I know how to take a risk. I do that. If I don't like it, I just act like I'm nice and give it to somebody. Help me with this too. What's the citrus? Everybody says there's citrus. They taste notes of citrus. I've never tasted citrus. But I don't know what citrus I'm looking for. Is the acid of citrus? As I taste the fruitiness, but I don't know what fruit it would be. It's not a citrus fruit, I don't think. You know, oranges, lemons, and grapefruits are all citrus, but they're totally different. Is it the bitter part of citrus, like the white part of the peel? Help me out here, Henry. Let me know. Or maybe I'm not doing something right to taste the citrus. Guess I need to shut up. I can smoke this ball by myself, I guess. You can only stand to look at me for so long. Apparently, it's about 20 minutes, is what I figured. I tried a 15-minute video. I tried 2 of them. And not how many people views is really important to me, but they were my two lowest ones. That's my experience. And by 15, 20 people are views. Well, it don't matter. I'm not wanting a bunch of views. I kind of watch. I just peek to see how many people watched it. The only thing you can't tell, and I wish you could, is how long did they actually watch it. But all my videos just creeped up to about 50 views, 100 subscribers, and I know about 20 on the other, YTCP personalities, which is fine. So it's kind of turned into is another social media, really. We just watch each other, see what each other's doing every day. One time it's something I thought I'd never want to be a part of. And maybe that's because I was on the outside looking in. When I was watching videos and they're just talking about another person who makes videos. Maybe because I was out of the loop. But it's a weird community because, like I said, I don't care about the views. But you see, there's people with thousands of followers and they still only get about 50 views on some videos. So I'm not sure how it works, but I'm happy with it. I think 50 is a good number. So apparently they're coming back, or at least the same amount of people's coming back. So that's a little bit of a sting beast. Not to say I'm entertaining or anything, but I'm in somebody's rotation or something. And it really started when I started making videos every day. Because I was making them and then waiting a few days. I was trying to put one in the bank and just do one like Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Like, you know what? I just want to do one every day because I want to do these tastings for myself and then try and get through a bunch of them. So the bulk of them's out of the way. And I get back to more stuff I actually like to smoke. I love exploring new stuff too. That's my favorite thing. There's no wetness in this tobacco either. That's pretty good. I still got Elwood, London. So I got that. I just got something I want to do, and I don't want to do two a day. So I guess I'll do the Tillman Dice tomorrow. Do the Elwood. Then the week of the contest, what I'll probably do is just do his blends. I got enough of them. I've been ordering like 6 at a time every week or every other week. That's what I do. I finish out the week with these and then try to entice you into wanting these blends. And a lot of his blends, you can look up, he's got a website and a Facebook page called Tobacco Chronicles. That's a guy, he reviews a lot of these Artesian blends. Check him out. You can read the reviews on some of these. And you can read some of the other guys that makes blends too. But none of them really has stock, the thing. They're literally small batch. They make a batch, I don't know how many pounds, and they sell it, and they start on the next one. And I guess they gotta get time to set together and, you know, weld together. And there's a different word for that. I just cannot think of it. Did y'all see on my pipe rack I got the other night? How many of y'all ordered one? Yeah, get you one. I wish I had brought it with me. I bet it's just been something else I had to carry upstairs. I like to have the stuff people make for me in all my videos. Well, when I say everything people's made for me, one tray. I got a tray somebody made for me, leather neck, Piper. Check out his videos. Watch how he does this stuff. I wonder if he's going to do a video on how he makes these. And Tom, you got that thing with the pipe holder on it. I don't know if you're going to use it for an ashtray, but you know it's made to set an ashtray down in, or you can get leather neck to make you one of these to set down in there. Or you just use the walnut that it's made out of. Or you just get one of these made into a circle. It's about the right depth to set down in that thing and break your tobaccos up in. Okay, I don't know how long this is going on. I'm sorry this is so long. But I'm kind of back in my comfort zone. Hopefully I can turn the camera on after all this. But that's St Bruno Flake, y'all. And if you can't get none, let me know. You know, we'll figure something out. I got 4 more because I'll save one of them. I'll bust 3 of them down and the one I already got open. I'll save one in case somebody wants it. If you like dark Kentucky and you like Virginias, it's not really the Cornell Deal dark fire Kentucky. It's different. Like I said, it's a lot more woodsy. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Please leave me a like. Please make sure you're subscribed. And please leave a comment. Answer one of the million questions I asked you today. And I promise I won't go this long again. Thank you. Awkwardly walk to the camera and shut it off.